everyone, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Kathy and we're going to talk about stainless steel tonight. So we are going to make some spaghetti and I want to brown my hamburger. So I've started with my stainless steel skillet and I have put some of our Italian dipping oil in there. You want to make sure you shake it up really good to get all the seasoning in there. I've put that in my pan and I'm letting that heat up. I'm going to show you exactly how to check for oil to make sure that it's ready. So I have it on a medium heat, about a 5, so that it'll heat up. And we're just going to let that sit for just a minute while it is heating up. I'm going to talk to you about boiling my water. So I have our stainless 3-quart pan, a saucepan, saucepan, and I have just about half full of water. I'm going to take, when I boil for my pasta, I want to add some flavoring to my pasta. So you definitely have to salt and pepper it. And have you seen our salt and pepper shakers, our electric grinders? I can do all of this all at once. I can put that in there. So I like to give it a good douse of salt and pepper. And if you haven't seen these, they have a USB port to charge. It's a C charger, and there's no worrying about changing batteries or anything. And they have a light on them, so you can see where you're putting it. And they come in a beautiful case. Host and May can get that for free with just $500 in sales. So there's still time to get a party in so that you can get these. Or if you don't want to do a party, just collect $200 in orders. Collect $500 in orders and you can get that. And I can get you a shopping link today. So let me know if that's something you're interested in. Just put that in there. I love our salt and pepper shakers. The other thing I always do is when I'm making pasta, depending on what kind of pasta I'm making, if I was making like an Alfredo, I might use garlic parmesan. If I was making a pestos, if I was making my own homemade pasta, a lot of times I add basil pesto, rosemary herb, but I'm going to use store-bought pasta today. I just have some spaghetti right here. And because I'm using just the store-bought pasta, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning to my water. So that when it starts boiling, and turn that on, when it starts boiling and I add my pasta to it, as my pasta cooks, it's going to absorb some of that seasoning as it softens. Okay, so I want you guys to take a look at my pan. It's hard to see in the light and everything, but you can see that it's starting to glisten and it's starting to have a little bit of a shine to it. How you can test your stainless steel to see if it's ready for your meat. Take a little bit of water. It's not quite ready yet. It should sizzle a lot more than that. So we're going to let that sit for just a little bit longer, and then I'll check it again. I have some ground round that I picked up. It was reduced for quick sale. 2 hamburger patties here, and it is right about a pound, and it was like 2 something. So we're going to use these, and I'm just going to brown those up and use that for my spaghetti. I'm always looking for bargains. I love to bargain shop, especially for me, because it's so expensive and I want to check it out. Oh, listen to that. See, that is how you test. If your pan does that, it's ready for your meat. So we're going to go ahead and just pop these both in here. And what you want to do is let it sit for just a little bit before you start breaking it up. Of course, I'm going to use my mix and chop. If you do not have a mix and chop, you definitely need one. Great to brown meat. It's great to break up eggs. You can even use it as a decorator on cakes and cookies. So we're just going to start grinding this up. It does have an ergo piece here. And I have a lot of people say, well, the stainless steel sticks. We did have a set of stainless steel that had nonstick coating. Unfortunately, several states have banned the nonstick coating. So Pampered Chef redesigned our stainless steel to be pure stainless steel. I love it. The handle does not get hot. This stays cold or cool to touch, just as it does on this pan as it's boiling. So we're going to just pause for just a few minutes. I'm going to let this all brown up, and then I'm going to come back and share with you when I'm ready to put the pasta in the water and start my sauce. So I hope you guys are having a great day. I'll be back soon. Hello everyone, I am back. It's just been a few minutes and I just wanted to share my hamburger is all ready. Now my water is still not boiling yet, so I'm going to let it sit for a little bit longer, but I wanted to share how this stainless steel, how well it cooks. So I'm just going to toss my hamburger into my 5-quart colander with it sitting over a bowl to catch any grease that it may have. But look at this pan. It didn't stick, nothing. So, and very little oil in it still, even though I used oil to start it. I'm just going to shake this out, and then I'm going to show you guys this because this is amazing. Let me grab. Make sure I get all my meat out. Any oil in there. So I'm just going to set this over here. I'm going to use it to strain my pasta when I'm ready to strain my pasta. So we're going to let this sit, and I'm going to turn it down to about a 3 because I'm just going to let my pasta sauce start to cook a little bit. So always use my Italian in it, even though I use other seasonings. I'm going to sprinkle about a tablespoon of my Italian seasoning. A lot of times I would use more, but since this is just for Darren and I'm going to do that. I'm also going to I always add spaghetti sauce mix if I'm not making it homemade. Again, it's just Darren and so I'm kind of just trying to use up what I have in my pantry. And I have some roasted garlic. It's hard to see that. Roasted garlic. Okay, so this is where our jar opener comes in handy. I'm going to turn this just a little bit and pop it up just a little bit so you guys can see. Oh, you still can't see. Let me turn it a little bit more. You can see that I have my jar opener up there. It's connected, or it's bolted to the underneath side of my cabinet. And just pop that off. Look at that. So I'm going to pour my sauce in here. And I'm going to put my lid back on it and turn it upside down for just a few minutes. Let all of the goodness sink to the bottom while I stir this up. And the nice thing about stainless steel is it does stay warm and hot, and it's going to conduct the heat very well. But I'm just going to stir this in. And of course, we got to add some salt and pepper. And we're just going to let this simmer I'm going to turn it now down to about a 2. I'm just going to let it simmer on low while the pasta water boils and gets ready for my pasta. But I just wanted to show you guys this. Look at this. I mean, I'm going to pull this away so you guys can see a little bit. It's kind of hard. I don't want to dump my sauce. Let's see. Let's see if I do it this way. You can see that it is not sticking whatsoever to the pan, and it is going to be a nice thick pasta sauce. So I will be back in a little bit when it's all done. I like doing these all in one piece so you guys can see it all at once. So with the magic video, I'll be back shortly. Hello, I'm back. Everything is ready. I've got some garlic toast in the air fryer making for our supper. So I'm going to show you, I've got one of our anniversary serving bowls. And this is So nice because it's going to be perfect for the spaghetti. So I'm just going to, I was making sure it's done. We're going to pour it into our colander. Look at that pan. Look how nice and clean that is. My pasta has the seasoning already with it. Just going to kind of get some of the water out of it. Toss it into my bowl here. I'm going to show you. See, it's hard to see, but you can see the seasoning that's going through that. Just going to kind of toss it around here a little bit. And then I am going to pour our spaghetti sauce right on top. I want you guys to look at this pan. I could use a paper towel and wipe that out and it would look like it was clean, but of course we will wash it. And it is dishwasher safe, as well as so is our all of our stainless steel is dishwasher safe. And so if I had some fresh Parmesan cheese, I would put some Parmesan cheese on top. Now I don't have any fresh, but guess what I do have? I have our garlic Parmesan. So we are going to sprinkle our garlic Parmesan, which will go nicely with the roasted garlic spaghetti sauce that we have. And we are all set for supper. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, doing it all in one video, not separated at all. And I will see you guys soon. If you're scared of stainless steel, don't be. If you have questions, just reach out and ask me. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Happy cooking.